Welcome to the hunt, everybody, and today our hunt should be against an Uragaan, the Rolling Thunder. Uragaan lives in the Elder Recess and is a brute wyvern that is a wild sight to see. Uragaan is very interesting and there's a lot of patterns that you can use to make it a little more doable as a fight per se. With that said, let's start off by telling you what I like about Uragaan. First of all, he a chunky boy, and most of the areas he visits allow for additional environmental advantages. So, for example, if you're a dual blades user, the slopes in this area that we were just fighting him in is incredible for that. And if you have a good slaying attack, those slopes are really good. The main area of the Elder Recess is really good because you have the two rocks that you can, the two crystal rocks that you can drop on him, make him deal about, I want to say, 15 to 20% damage, which is an insane amount of hell that you can take out with. That was bullshit. That was utter bullshit. The Rathalos just roared me, and the Uragaan rolled me through while I was stunned by the roar. That was utter garbage. With that said, Uragaan, like I said, you have a lot of environmental things you can use to make the fight a little bit easier on yourself, which I heavily recommend. With that said, as you are already seeing, Uragaan has a mighty chin, and he uses a lot of it. However, he is incredibly similar to Uragaan, and I know that Uragaan was first, and this is where we get to a little bit of an issue with Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, but specifically Base World, is that older monsters, or monsters that were in previous video games, in the previous games in the series, are a lot more gimmicky as to how they're done. So their moveset is personalized to them, as you can see, he uses a lot of a chin. However, outside of that, his entire moveset is pretty much dependent on his gimmick, and that is that he drops bombs all over. He just loves to drop them suckers, and that's really what makes the fight harder than Uragaan. It's just the bombs. I don't know how he does it in like I don't know how an animal can create physical. Well, I guess there's Basil Geese for that, but even so, I think Basil Geese's explanation for bombs is a lot more natural than Uragaan's is, and it's just area denial. And as you can see in a lot of the community in Monster Hunter, everybody hates area of effect attack, area denial effects. It just makes the fight a lot more annoying than it's actually supposed to be. And there's a lot of ways to circumvent this personally. But if you were to give me a choice between fighting Uragaan or fighting Uragaan, I'd choose Uragaan, because I feel like Uragaan is a lot less annoying. And again, they share pretty much the entire same moveset, outside of maybe a few chin moves and a couple of like status effects when they try to spray out their piss while standing still. It's weird. They really got a couple of moves that just kind of throws me off guard. But outside of that, I mean, Uragaan's just Uragaan, man. He drops bombs, he rolls about. I don't like that. Okay, so the thing is, Uragaan, when he rolls about or do tail slash or something, that the bones off of his skin kind of flies off of him. That's really cool. That's done extremely well. When Uragaan's fighting you and you're at his tail slap, he drops bombs? And you're like, well, okay, I can dodge the bombs, but after that, they explode on contact. They're very similar to Brachydios' slime if you wanted like a concrete example for that. But even so, first of all, the slime of Brachydios is extremely hard to deal with, if only for the fact that the slime can activate it feels like whenever they fucking want sometime, and it's basically unnullifiable. And it feels the same way about Uragaan too, is that the bombs just decide sometime to go off, and sometimes they do. And maybe it's a mechanic that I don't understand or similar to the Basil Geese scale, but it just seems like Basil Geese scales are a lot more straightforward as to how they work compared to Uragaan. And it's not to say that Uragaan's bad. I just find him not super fun to deal with. And if we're talking about Master Rank version, holy fucking shit, guys. I cannot deal with the Master Rank version of Uragaan. High rank is doable. Master Rank that's another category. He's a good monster, but he truly shows his age. With that said, we'll see you tomorrow for another hunt.